Cool. What's up, everyone? It's been a minute since we did a stream here, so let's do it. Thursday night football, November 7th, and we're killing it right now, right? Got to take advantage of these times because I hope it lasts forever, but you know how it goes. There's always little lulls, but man, we've been on a heater right now. It seems like it's gone for a while. So let's keep it rolling, everyone. Let's keep it rolling. Maybe it will never end. That's what I hope. So let me do what I normally do and show you guys what's going on first. Got a little bit of time. I'm gonna put the for those of you that don't know about us, we are my name is the Schwami with the Sharp app, and we have a free Discord where we put out free plays. Someone on what the hell, TikTok today was saying, "Hey chat, should I tail this guy?" So I don't think anyone answered. So I said, go to the Sharp Discord, man. Should I tail this play? So there it is. Sharp free Discord. You can go in there and then you can ask, or you can see plays that I put out, and you can see if they hit or not. So, but I'll show you guys anyway that are new, so you can see what's up. All right. So let's see. Got a lot of plays today, man. A lot of plays. So what do we got? Vivid picks, better. Got 2 better promos. A lot of these lately I've been getting like as they come out, and then they move down pretty quick. So make sure you have notifications on, because I know some people miss the plays and then they send me a DM, what's next, so I don't know what's next all the time. But Boom Fantasy, they bumped up their promo to $10, and they own Sports Predictor too. So I know some of you guys, in New York, you don't have everything, but if you're not in New York, then you can potentially play some more of these apps. Depends where you're at. Florida doesn't have a lot either. So, but better. They got like 2 promos a day right now. Parlay Play just put out a $20 promo for Jamar Chase discount here. So paired that up with Lamar Jackson rush attempts. That's a really good one today. He ran all over them last game. And then got a video out today. Zay Flowers, he's been killing it. So lots of good stuff, man. Lots of promos, and I know the only thing I haven't done today was Underdog, but Prize Picks, they got a promo for Lamar Jackson. That's what I posted on my X page, so you guys can take a look at that. If you're not on X, hit that up. The Dom is present. Nice. Looks like we got the cool. All right. So what do we want to start out with today, guys? What do we want to start out with? We got Prize Picks, we got Pick Six, we got Underdog. Here's another one from Better that I put out. It was Burton under 19.5 receiving yards. I think he's at 16.5. I just saw the line moving down, so I grabbed it. And then Eos Sevis over 21.5. He's up to like 23 or 25 now. So I'm putting these plays out, as soon as I can, because I can kind of tell where the line's going most of the time. So hopefully you guys got them in time and before they moved up, but we are looking like we're in good shape for tonight. So let me check it out here. What do we got? What do you guys want to do? Underdog. I can pull up Underdog. I haven't done a play for them, so we could do that. Let's see here. So we got the Sharp 2.0 beta is out, and it is rocking. So let's go over to that. We'll check out Underdog, see what's up on the Proptimizer, and we'll go from there. So here's the Sharp app beta. Everybody doesn't know about us. We got it at a discount right now in it'll be in my description on YouTube, but we got 9 Proptimizers showing you the best plays possible right now on the board. And it looks like the best play if we're, well, this is Prize Picks, but let's go to Underdog. So we are in beta, so I don't think we can search it quite yet with like just this game by itself. So just know that we can pull out, like, you know, we can just do NFL if we want, but we can't quite do it with just the game. So that's why we are giving Sharp at a discount right now for a little bit until we get this dialed in, because we want the feedback. And but the numbers are working, and we're killing it. So that's all that really matters. We're making money here, right? We're making money. Had a nice play last night. Hopefully you guys got it. 3 pick on Underdog for about 130. So I didn't even show that. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, let me show you guys that real quick. Because we, like I said, we've been rolling. So let's go back to the free picks. I'm putting these out for free too, guys. So like, yeah, check it out. Boom, right here. Off the Proptimizer, right? And the game wasn't even over yet. Like, I was going to bed. So got Drew Holiday over 3.5 assists. He had 6. Derek Jones Jr. Over 2.5 rebounds, and then Michael Porter over 1.5 assists. And then we got the 50% boost. So $130 in your pocket right there, right? And we're doing this every single day. You know, look at the play before it, $31, like triple your money right there. So easy money, guys, easy money. So get in the free Discord, but you can do it yourself if you get a subscription. So there you go. All right, so let's see here. This is going to show us the top plays on the board. So right now for NFL, you know, we can pull up NBA too if you guys want. But so right now, top play on the board is going to be for tonight's game, Derrick Henry for a reception. I don't think we have any, like, we don't have any boosts or anything for tonight's game for Underdog. So I knew it was going to go away at some point, but they were really pushing in October to get a bunch of new people on there, and they were putting out stuff every single day. So maybe they'll do it in game or something like that. We'll see. But so higher than 1 reception, that is a potential play there. So they're nerfing a lot of stuff, but they're giving us, you know, a chance to pick them, even though they're at high odds to hit, right? So Derrick Henry there. I was looking, his reception yard prop is over 4.5. He's pretty much had a reception, I think, in 4 out of the last 5 or 5 out of the last 5, but 2 of them were for 4 yards exactly. So I got them at 3.5. So I don't love the 4.5 receiving yards prop. And when you look at those props and they're, you know, like right here, right? Let's see here. So yeah, so 3 out of the last 5 over 4.5 receptions. I don't know. It seems like, yeah, on the beta Proptimizer, it might be missing a game, or they had a bye. I don't know, but it does skew the numbers here when you have a running back with 27 yards. So that's, that's a concern for me with reception or receiving yards for running back. So I would rather take the just one reception, because then we would win on all four of these, right? So it's a little bit better there. That's why it's a better play. So we got that. And what else? What else do we got? We got a defensive prop. I'm not always in love with these just because I don't know as much the players, but I'll look it up if we. But Matabuke, Namdi Matabuke. What do you guys think about about defensive props? Do you like them? Not like them? I mean, it's cool to have more stuff, but let's see. Let's see what he did, just to see. We'll take a look. Oh, you want to do NBA props too? We could. Let's check out this guy, Namdi. See what he did against Cincinnati last game. He did have a sack. So obviously, under is going to be skewed heavily, but he did have one. They did play an OT as well, so keep that in mind. But yeah, we playing, man. We didn't put anything together yet. We're just looking at some props right now. So I'm trying to see. Dom wants to play some basketball too, but we got Thursday night football, so I don't know. Do we want to mix in some basketball? We can. Let's see. So we had Derrick Henry over one reception, or for one reception, and then this dude for less than a sack potentially. Those are the top two props on the board for tonight. We could pull up some NBA though, if we want. Let's do it. Pull up some NBA. Why not? We've been rolling with the National Basketball Association. So, actually, I'll just take out the NFL right now. Let's pull up the NBA. So we got Walker Kessler under 2 assists. That is the top prop on the board. I don't love going under 2, but just because it could it's just such a low number, right? That's just my thoughts on it, but so, oh man, where did he go? Dean Wade was just up here and just disappeared. So I was going to show you guys something, but let's see. So this prop looks decent. Let me see Julius Randle's last 5, last 10. Yeah. So if you guys take a look here, so you know what I'm looking at, like, see how this line on underdog is under 5.5, and then we have consensus at 4.5. Like, that's different than all of these others. All of these others are the same, but all the other lines here are 4.5 for the most part, right? So we're getting it at 5.5 on underdog. So I notice it when this number is different than this number. You know what I mean? It makes it a stronger play for me. because it's a whole point different. So I like Julius Randle under assists. Dude shouldn't be, he should be like slamming the basketball anyway. Oh, I'm not even on the damn screen. Someone tell me. All right, so let me show you what I was looking at. Sorry about that. So here's what I was showing you. So this number right here on the Proptimizer is 5.5 on underdog. This number is 4.5, the consensus. And we look at these, you know, they're mostly 4.5 on the line. So I like the big difference here. When you look at these lines, they're the same, you know. So this is a stronger play right here, right? Because there's a whole point difference. So this to me is a stronger play than Gary Trent Jr. Assists. I mean, it could be a stronger play, put it that way, just because it's a point, you know, we're looking at, you know, a sharp app projection under 1.5 and it's 1.47. That's pretty close there for assists for Gary Trent Jr. So anyway, I like the Julius Randle play. That one, let's pull that up here. Under 5.5 assists, right? So we got that. Potentially, if we're gonna do, I mean, we can do an NFL lineup and an NBA. We could mix them together, whatever. But we got a couple of plays that we like. So let's go back to the Proptimizer, pull it up. I don't know what's going on with my internet and my camera. Hold up. There we go. Back in business, baby. All right, so we got that one, Julius Randle. And just so you guys know, if you're watching on Twitch, you get the lowest latency. If you're watching on X or YouTube, you're going like basically a backdoor route. So if these plays bump and we lock them in on Twitch, then you'll be the last man kind of getting, hopefully getting the play. But sometimes people don't get it when they're on X or YouTube and not on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, I'm at _Schwami, and then, you know, it's a free app. You can just go over there and download the app. So Taylor Horton Tucker under 8.5 looks like another good play here. Let's take a look at his. He just had 10 what was that, assists or something. So it looks like the number is skewed for him because of his last game with Chicago. So yeah, it's points. So there we go. If we look at his last 10, I don't know if we even have logs. I don't even know if this dude's really been playing. So Minnesota is a pretty good defense. 8.5 seems like a low number, but we're projecting him at 7. Sportsbooks at 7. Even if he hits 8, we'll be okay. He played Utah, who's terrible. So I'm good with it. With going under 8.5. Is that Derrick Henry rush or no? That's here. I'll pull it up again. That is, oh, did we lose Julius Randle? That's Derrick Henry receptions. Oh, so they took that. No, it's right there. 5.5 assists. There we go. And then Horton Tucker. Damn, what is going on here with all this crap? It's killing me. So Taylor Horton Tucker under 8.5 points. That's what we're rolling with. Randall under assists. And then potentially Derrick Henry for a reception. So right now we're at 3.2 multiplier, which isn't the best for a 3-pick. And we don't have a boost, so we could keep rolling here, see if we can get something else. Let's see what we got. They took Jamar Chase receiving yards away for first quarter on Underdog. They took away a lot of props today, so we may have to go over to we'll go over to Prize Picks, and they got a little bit more props than Underdog as far as that goes. All right, so Dylan Brooks just popped up on the Proptimizer for over an assist. I mean, not the greatest assist dude in the world either. I don't see a Sharp app projection for it. Let's see what else. And then we got Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds. We're projecting him at 12 against Chicago. So he really hasn't been hitting that 12 mark, but let's see what happened. Obviously Cat's not on the team. Julius Randle really hasn't been doing a lot as far as rebounding goes. It's probably due to Rudy being there, but I just want to take a look here. Rudy Gobert. I mean, dude should get 11, but he has not been. He's not been hitting that number. He's hit it 4 out of the last 7 games. And then last time against Chicago, he had 16. And yeah, they only played once last year and he had 16. So he must dominate. He must dominate Vooch, I guess. Huh? So do we like the over? I mean, the consensus is 11.5, so but it is kind of juiced. Some of them are juiced to the under. Let's see what the sharpest book has. Pinnacle. It just went up. The juice went from over 11.5 at minus 117 to now over 11.5 at minus 123. So seems like a pretty good play. It looks like, unfortunately, they just bumped Julius Randle on us. So that play is no good. But so we have Taylor. That play just disappeared. And then Rudy Gobert, we're going to take over 10.5 rebounds. And let's see what so that multiplier is a little bit better, 3.35. Try to move a little bit quicker because underdog's getting quick on us. especially if you guys are all punching it, but it is what it is. Jalen Smith under 5.5 rebounds. Let's see. Where'd he go? Disappeared. All right. So we got Jabari Smith over 1 assist. He's been hitting that number. Look at that. 80% of the time, Jabari Smith. So that one looks pretty good. There's no sharp app projection just because the number is so small. It's just a half. So that's why there's no sharp app projection for that. So Jabari Smith Jr. for 1 assist. Oh, I have 2 underdog windows open. That could be a problem. Jabari Smith for an assist. 4.19. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 plays right there. Let me see here. I would love to keep it to just basketball, but what do you guys think? You want to mix and match or just keep it to basketball? I'd love to do basketball and then football. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Keep all my eggs, like my peas separate or whatever on the plate separate. Yeah, right? It's like going to trip me out. Like superstitious. So let's take out Derrick Henry here because dude is not a basketball player. Does not look like a basketball player. All right, so let's get one more in here, guys. Let's get one more basketball play in here, and hopefully we can lock it in. And then we'll do some football. Thank you, Gabriel. Appreciate it. Appreciate the consensus, man. All right. Well, one more. We just need one more, man. I just need one more, man. All right. Dante DiVincenzo under assists. Oh, man, I can't stand him for some reason now. He used to be on the Warriors. I liked him, but he's been, when I play him, he's been like not doing very well. Or maybe it was just one time I played him, but so 70% of the time over his last 10 games, though, he's been under. The line looks like it's at 2.5 for the most part. Let's see what it is on Pinnacle. It's at 3.5 on Pinnacle under. So yeah, it's like he either goes crazy, but I mean, he's a shooting guard, supposed to shoot the ball, right? So I don't know. I still want to look, though. For some reason, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Plus, we got Rudy on the team, but something about it. Clint Capella for an assist. 3 out of 5. Horton Tucker. Durant. Dyson Daniels rebounds. What the hell? Dude doesn't rebound. I like this play a lot better. Under 5.5 rebounds. Dyson Daniels. I don't know why that line is at 5.5. Dyson Daniels. I mean, I know there's like nobody on the Hawks right now, but still. So that's a little bit better, right? We got four plays right now. They're all highly likely to hit. So I say we roll with this, and then we can make some football plays. So we got Taylor Horton Tucker under 8.5 points against Minnesota. He had a good game last game against the Jazz. Woohoo. Big deal. Rudy Gobert over 10.5 rebounds. And then Jabari Smith for an assist. And then Dyson Daniels under 5.5 rebounds. Lock it in, right? Lock it in. Let's do it. I'm going to hit it for 15. There it is. All right. Cool. So we got that one. Now we can play Derrick Henry if we want for a reception. There we go. See what else we like. Hopefully you guys got that play locked in. Let's see. See what else we like. Let's type in Jamar Chase. See what's going on here. So his receiving yard prop is back up. Projected for about 7 catches tonight. About 82 yards. So we got to remember last time they played, I believe they had T. Higgins. So that's I mean, you know, he still should have a day, but I think that hurts him actually, just because the defense is going to be focused. You know, they'll probably bracket him or whatever. They play a lot of man, but they'll probably bracket him. And obviously they're going to be focused on him a lot. So just got to keep that in mind. But his targets, I kind of want to look at his targets right here because I'm wondering what Prize Picks has for his targets. Because if his line, yeah, Prize Picks has him at 10.5. So, and he's had 11 targets over the last 2 games and then 12 against Baltimore. And that, I believe, was with T. So this line is too low, man. I mean, I know it's nerfed, but I'll take it, right? Let's take this target line. I like it over 9.5. It's just too low by like, you know, the way I look at it, it's like 2 points too low because you go by halves. So that's like two halves. So that's like 2 whole points too low. They could put it at 10, you know, if they want to be lower than Prize Picks, but they're way lower. And he's the only one on, yeah, targets. Yep, 9.5 targets. He's the only one on freaking the Bengals. There's no Tyler Boyd even anymore, right? And he was good. He was a good receiver. So we like that. So let's take a look, see what else we got. What else we got? So if we did take an under on Joe Burrow, I just want to see because there's no T. Higgins, which is a big deal. I was wondering why why the number, we're projecting Joe Burrow for like, let's see what we're projecting him for. Okay. Because there was no T. Higgins, right? And that's probably like that helps Jamar Chase. That's T. Higgins. That's like 100 yards, I mean, it might not be that much, but they also went to OT. I mean, Joe Burrow, passed for like almost 400 yards against them last game. So I wanted to pull up the Proptimizer just to see what we're projecting Joe Burrow at. Let's see. Oh, we got basketball up. Get out of here, basketball. Football is king. We already messed with you, but we're here. We're here for football now. So if we look here, I'm just looking at like the Sharp app projection. So the books are projecting him for like 287 yards. Sharp app's projecting him for 274 or 262, depending if you take out his rush yards. So I just wanted to take a look at that. Because sometimes if you take lower, it'll give you a higher multiplier. If you take lower on pass yards and then higher on targets, I just wanted to see if that would give us like a higher multiplier or not. So it does. So that's interesting. So if you see this, just if you do a negative correlation play like this, so see how it's 3.16, the multiplier. If we go lower, it's 4.93. So just something to think about. I mean, it's a play we could do, right? It is a play we could do. I feel like I'd feel more comfortable with doing it this way with the 286 because let's say he doesn't rush for anything, but that'd be pretty sick, right? Because it's hard to get the multipliers up on underdog when you don't have a boost. So, but Baltimore is a pass funnel and it is Joe Burrow. You know what I mean? So it's just something I wanted to show you guys if you didn't know. But, you know, if you guys like it, we can look at playing it. But I just wanted to look at that. What do you think, Dom? You there? What do you think about the negative correlation play? So the other one that Underdog has that Prize Picks doesn't have is rushing yards under for Joe Burr. Yeah. I don't know, man. That one's not lining up though on the Proptimizer for me. So I can't go against the Proptimizer because it's just too good. It's too good, man. So if we take a look, I'll show you where it's at. So if we take a look at the Proptimizer for Joe Burr, we got under 9.5 rushing yards. Yes, the sports books are projecting, but the Sharp app is projecting him for 11. And so that usually is a fade to me when I get those. I usually just fade those lines when we're projecting him for a little bit more. That's just the way I play it, and it works out. So and there's no like, there's no Zach Moss either. He's done. So, but I definitely want to look at it with you there. But that's just my thinking, man. Let's see here. So one of the things that they have though on Underdog that they don't have at other sites is first downs, which is pretty cool. And I will play sometimes. So the one I was looking at, I played the other week and we won. It was like three first downs for Zay Flowers. A little bit sketchy right now for playing that because it's 3.5 right now, right? So if he's projected for 5 catches and we need him to have 4 first downs, like that can be tough. But I just wanted to look at that as well. So what else do we play for underdog? Well, I guess what we should do is go to the proptimizer because we played our play on there with targets. We could look at Chase Brown. His targets are appealing to me. He did have 5 targets last game without Zach Moss, right? I could see this hitting. Someone would have to sell it to me though. I'm not like sold on it, but I do kind of like it. But I've already played 2 plays with Chase Brown too. So I played the plays that I put out was his receiving yards, and then I played his receiving yards first quarter prop. So we did already play a couple of those. So that's that. Justin Tucker supposed to get a couple field goals. What's he been doing field goals wise? 2-1-2. What did he do against Cincinnati last game? Because they played not too long ago. Let's see. He had 2 field goals against them. So we could play a Dom prop. I don't think Dom's here, but he always tries to get me to play field goals. And I don't mind as much on underdog for some reason, just because I guess we're already playing nerfed plays over here. So I don't mind it as much. So that would be 3 times play right there. Do we go for one more, or do we just play it at that? What do you guys think? Do we go for do we lock it in right there, or do we need another play? Do we need more than a 3 multiplier? Let's see. No one's saying nothing. Okay. Well, I don't know. Mike Gesicki, man. Mike Gesicki. I don't think he's going to have the big game that everybody thinks he's going to have. I don't for some reason. So if we did play another play, I would be looking at maybe Mike Gesicki. His targets are 6 on Prize Picks here. They're 6.5. 3 first downs. I would probably take the under. Just seems like a lot for a tight end. I guess he's basically become their wide receiver too. I mean, he's always had the athletic ability like a wide receiver. You don't really see, like, he's pretty quick. He's long. So, like, 100 yards and 5 catches. You don't really see that from a tight end, you know. And it is Baltimore. So let's see here. So I think we could potentially lock this in and go over to Prize Picks, because I'm not. Is Hill on Prize Picks for rushing yards? Could be. He is, yes. The only problem with Hill is Keaton Mitchell is back today, so he's gonna take some snaps away from Hill, man. He just got activated, so I'm kind of wary of playing Hill this time. I've played him in the past, but tonight I'm probably not going to play him just because I don't know how much Keaton Mitchell is going to get, you know? So we could see this too. That top prop on the board was this guy under for less than a sack. So what does that bring us to? Brings us to 4. Okay. Brings us to 4. Yeah. I just wish the multiplier was more. It just seems like so low for a 4 pick, but you know, we're playing some stuff that's highly likely to hit. So I guess we will lock this in. I mean, a win is a win, you know? So Derrick Henry over a half a reception, Jamar Chase over 9.5 targets, Justin Tucker for 2 field goals, and Nnamdi Madubuike for no sacks, or less than half a sack, right? So those are, let's lock it in, baby. Let's do it, and let's go to Prize Picks. So we got 2 plays down. There we go. We will roll over to Prize Picks for those of you that aren't in New York, I guess. We could also go to pick 6. Let's see. Over 6.5 rushing yards. Is Hill on Prize Picks for rushing yards? Keaton Mitchell. I couldn't understand what you were saying on Keaton Mitchell on the Proptimizer. So I took Keaton Mitchell under 16.5 rushing yards on Better. He was at 13.5 the last I checked. Can see what he's on Prize Picks. He is 13.5. Not really an edge, it says, but we're projecting him for like 8.5 yards or so. Sports books are projecting him for 13. And then here, I'll show you if you want to look at Keaton Mitchell. We'll go to the Proptimizer. There we go. So Keaton. So right here, we got him under on Prize Picks, under 13.5. Sportsbooks projecting him for 13.2. We're projecting him for 8.5. And then, so it's not in the green. So it looked better earlier when it was at like 16.5 or 15. If we're going Justice Hill, the lines are a little bit crossed. We are projecting him for more, but sports books for less. So sometimes I do wonder, like, I got to find out like how fast it updates kind of thing. Cause like the Keaton Mitchell news, you know, with the Sharp app projection, I just wonder about that. if this should be lower because of Keaton Mitchell playing now. So yeah, so it's either way, the lines are crossed, and that's when I don't play it. So, all right, Prize Picks. Let's roll. Prize Picks. So my favorite prop guys right now on Prize Picks is Zay Flowers over 7.5. They've only bumped it. They've only moved this from 7 to 7.5. I just think that's insane. That's me personally. They didn't need to throw against Denver. Like maybe they won't against the Bengals too, but I don't know, I mean, I guess they're at home, but last time they threw it 12 times in his direction. Now there's no Isaiah Likely, I mean, Deontay Johnson probably isn't only like a package kind of deal where he's only in certain packages. So Zay Flowers is still going to be the man out there. So we've already played him, but I mean, that's the play right there. I'm telling you, it's a 7.5 targets. Like that's just too low. And if you go to Underdog, he's at 8.5. So they're closer to it. But this was at 7 like an hour ago. And all they've done is moved it 1 or a half of a target. So there's that. I want to look here at Q1. Something I haven't played yet would be one of these first quarter props. So either both of them or one of them. I would say Zay Flowers and Jamar Chase. I really like the fantasy scores for first half, but what they've done, I believe, is they've made them so they're not a full multiplier. So like, Zay Flowers first half fantasy score. Let's see if we paired that with Jamar Chase first quarter. Let's see if this gives us a 3 multiplier, or if they nerfed it. Oh, it does. Cool. So I like that, or vice versa, like Jamar Chase, fantasy score, Zay Flowers, first quarter prop, something like that. Because, I mean, Jamar Chase is going to get the targets. He's going to get, the ball thrown his way tonight. So that, and then we need probably 2 more for this slip, right? If we want to go 4-pick. So hopefully you guys played that. Thank you, Dom, for sending me that. The Lamar promo. Appreciate it, bro. So let's go to the Proptimizer, and we'll see what else we got so we can get like is Hill on over Chase Brown rush attempts? Bengals get behind, no more rushes for Brown. So wouldn't that be under? You mean? What's going on? Wouldn't that be under rush attempts? So let me pull up the Proptimizer. What's going on with my camera? Daniel Jones and parlay play. Yes, sir. I will have that out for Sunday. We got time on that one for sure. Hopefully you got the parlay play prop today. Here is Prize Picks Proptimizer that I can filter. The OG Proptimizer. Looks like some new stuff. Well, I don't know if it's new or not, but Nelson Aguilar on the board. Deontay Johnson, we already took him earlier. Mark Andrews. Chase Brown is projected under 15.5 rush attempts. So, yeah, we could take that. I know that was a Proptimizer play. I don't know. Let me pull it up, though. Let's pull up Chase Brown. See what we're talking about. So he's at 15 now. So when it was at 15.5, it was a good play. Right now, they're like saying it's not a good play. I mean, it's not a, not really an edge to be had here. Would have been decent on underdog, though. So if you're going to play it, you want to play it on the right platform. So you want to play it on underdog. Probably under, right? So if you want to play Chase Brown rush attempts, then yeah. So rushing yards, he's projected over 56.5 at Prize Picks, which is not playing an over rush attempts on Chase Brown today. Just can't do it against the Ravens. And, it's basically a coin flip right there. So we don't want to do that. Mike Gesicki under receiving yards. Justice Hill under receiving yards, but he's projected over on the Sharp app. So what else? I didn't hear anyone ask for pick six. We could head over to pick six after this for sure. Yeah, Xavier, under 15.5 rush attempts is you could play on underdog because he's at 15 attempts on Prize Picks. So it's not really it's not a play on Prize Picks. So the play on Prize Picks is what we're trying to find, though. And then we can head over to pick six, see if there's anything over there. All of these lines are kind of crossed, which is why I can't pick anything. So we got the under on the sports books, and then the Sharp app is kind of over. So like I've said, that's kind of a fade for me. Nothing's lining up over here for me. So for whatever reason, the only thing that looks decent is Joe Burrow rush attempts, which is under 3, just a high likelihood of a push. But he was under 3 against the Ravens, which is the last 2 games. So we could play the Joe Burrow under rush attempts. And I mean, I guess I don't have a problem with that. It's just a high likelihood of a push. So we can roll over here. Go with rush attempts for Joe Burrow. We'll go less. So that is 3 plays there. Now we need one more for a 4 pick because we don't like to do 2. We don't like to do 3 picks on Prize Picks because you might as well do them on underdog to get an extra multiplier. So what do we like? What do we want to roll with on with one more pick here? Looking at fantasy, score. Had Gesicki under and Mark Andrews under, which was interesting because Mark Andrews was over last time, but obviously the same thing doesn't have to happen. But Mark Andrews has been under, so I could get down with some Mark Andrews under 46.5 rushing yards. So I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys here real quick. We got Mark Andrews under 46.5 receiving yards. You know, you got Deontay Johnson now, so he's going to get a couple catches, but Isaiah Likely is out, so that's the only thing that's sketching me out a little bit, you know? But Mark Andrews just hasn't been doing it regardless this year. So, do you guys like the under here? I mean, Prize Picks is like 2 to 3 yards higher than everybody else, right? Even the sharpest two books here have it lower. So we got to take the value, you know? Got to take the value. So let's take the under on Prize Picks for Mark Andrews. And then we'll head over to pick 6. We're going to take the under on the regular one. Don't screw us, Mark Andrews. Oh, man. I know people are taking the over, though. That's the thing. I know some sharp guy that's taking the over. So this one's sketching me out, man. I don't know if I can press the button, guys. I don't know. I don't think I can press this. I don't think I can do it. I gotta pull the audible. I can't do it. I don't like it. I don't like it with Likely out, right? That's tough. So we need one more play here. It's always that last one. Sketches me out. Cross sports props. We could see, but we were trying to keep it. I don't know if you were with us when we were doing the underdog plays, but we were trying to keep it separate. But we could potentially do that if there's something that looks good. Oh, NBA is just starting too, huh? So it's got everything. Let's see what we got. Problem is we got to sift through a lot of this. Let's try NBA, see if we like anything. Because the other ones, I know a lot of you guys say that you want to play the stuff the same day, you know, double, triple your money. You don't have to hold your money in there till Sunday. Wait till Sunday for that play. Come on, NBA. And now NBA isn't coming up for us. That's okay. I don't think it wants us to play NBA right now. It wants us to keep it separate, bro. I tried. I really did try. But let me see something. Oh, they changed it. I was going to say, I saw this prop earlier. Chase Brown over 13.5. Now it's 14.5. I don't know about it anymore. For longest rush. First 5 attempts. So check this out. In his first 5 attempts last game against Baltimore, he had, I've never played this before, or I might have played it once. He had 33 yards in his first 5 attempts, right? And this would be 18. He would just need to have 19 to get it done. And I believe he averaged like 3.8 against them. So that's probably what this number is exactly. So what's 18.5 divided by 5? 3.7. 3.7. Baltimore is the top rush defense in the league. No, he actually his average was 2.7 yards per carry against Baltimore. So that one's going to be tough to pull the trigger on too. But interesting. So we need one more, guys. Under. Hard to get 4 props on one game, especially when I've already played like 20 of them, bro. Like, you've seen how many plays I put out, and I don't like to double up, but there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm going to do? Because it's my favorite damn. Oh, I was going to say I was about to play Zay Flowers over targets, but we already playing Zay Flowers right here, right? So we can't do it. But the one I haven't played that everybody's playing tonight, and he's supposed to be their number 2 receiver. Maybe we just play it, is Eo Cevis over 3.5 receiving targets, which he had last game with no T. Higgins. So could play that or Chase Brown. What do you guys think? Which one? Chase Brown 5 targets or Eo Cevis 4 targets? That'll be our play. Those are probably my 2 favorites, or right now is one of those 2. Both you played both of them? Okay. Interesting. We'll do Eo Cevis because I already played Chase Brown for 2 props, so this will be my second Eo Cevis prop. So there we go. Let's lock it in with the Eo Cevis there. Hopefully you guys got it. Let's head over to pick 6. See if we can make anything. Eo Vasa, Eo Seva, Eo Vasa. Kilbasa. All right, let's head over to pick 6. Let's see what we got. Damn, I didn't get my NBA in. That's okay. Pick 6. All right, I'm going to pull up the Proptimizer. We'll see if we can make a play. Yeah. I don't even know his name, how to say it at all. Let's see here. All right, pick 6, baby. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Cowboys. God bless them. America's football team right there, guys. How about those Cowboys? I don't know why it's so great when they suck. Sorry, Cowboys fans, if you're on here, my bad. It's really dry on pick 6. I thought you were complaining because there's no pick 6. Well, we'll see if we got anything. I'm trying to close out some of my tabs. I got too many open, man. All right. Looks like Lamar Jackson. It's the top play over 1.5 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, and then so we're projecting him at 1.88. What did he do against? They might not. Did we not have Stone? Do we not have? I don't usually look at the logs, but what did he do against Cincinnati last time? Just trying to see Cincinnati Bengals. Dang, he had 4 touchdowns against them. Okay. So the app says 2.6. So yeah, let's take a look at the app. Passing TDs, Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdowns. I like it. I wasn't sure I was gonna like that play, but I like it. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, 4 TDs, man. Crazy. Dude, Lamar's the man, isn't he? He's the fucking man. Lamar's the man. I like that guy. He doesn't even have an agent. What a fucking balls on that guy, man. Can you imagine? Like, no, I'm just gonna play it out for next year, and then he does it again. I'm just gonna play it out, like bet on myself. It's like, dude could have been like Robert Griffin, like broke his leg, been done. But no, he bet on himself, man. And then got paid, right? So good for him. It is dry, man. We don't got nothing in the green. What's up with that, man? All right, so I'm going to have to pull something out of a hat for this. Yeah, MVP for sure. Just stupid Mahomes, and we got to get Lamar to win one. All right, so we need one more here. We're going to have to put something together here for this. So Burton at 21.5. Interesting, because the last I saw Burton was at like 16.5. So I'm going to pull up the regular Proptimizer because maybe it's not pulling some data. So let me see something real quick. Let me see something. I know we're running out of time, but we got a little bit, right? Got 4 minutes or so. We like to go up against it. We like to get real sweaty up in this bitch. I love it when people are typing. They're like, oh, man, it's so close. Dom's like, come on, Mike. Come on. It's close, man. Let's lock it in, baby. All right, I'm pulling up the Proptimizer just real quick to check out Burton. Jermaine, that's his name. Jermaine. Now he's projected over. This thing has been nuts. His line has been crazy. It's been over, under, over. It was 19, 21, 16. Can't keep up with it. I ended up taking the under on better because it looked like it was shooting down to 16.5, but which it did, and now it's back up to 20. So we'll leave that one alone. We're going to have to make a pick on our own, which is fine. It's what I used to do in my prime. You know, just had to do it. Just make your picks, you know. You didn't have tools and everything like that. So we have to do two different teams. I see we got 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Dude, I like Chase for a TD personally tonight. I mean, right? Chase for a TD or Chase for 4 receptions. I could get down with either of those. Hudson for 2. Sample had 4 last week, huh? Could just pull one of those. Let's go with Sample, man. He had 4 catches last week. Look at that. Right? He loves to throw to his tight ends. So I say we go with Drew Sample over 1.5. There's not going to be a lot of people picking that, I bet. So let's lock that in, and hopefully, unless anyone has any objections, Sample is sneaky, right? Yeah, and you want to be sneaky on pick 6 because if everybody loses and you win more money. So it's good to be sneaky, man. All right, guys, that's it, man. We don't have any more time. Out of time. This was fun. We'll do it again. We'll do it again soon, man. Maybe even tomorrow. We'll see what it looks like. All right. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you in our Discord. Get in our free Discord if you're not in there. I put the link in the chat. Good luck. See ya. Thank you.